Hello there, welcome to Five Figures. So, it's been forever since I made a video. Had a lot going on with my life lately. Some of it bad, some of it very good. But all through that, I have still occasionally been picking up some figures. So, what I've got here today, if the camera would stop shaking, is just a handful of figures that I picked up recently. This is not everything, but this is the best stuff in my opinion. I'm going to start over here with Deathstrike. Cyclops, you bastard. Stay standing. Or don't stay standing. Stay standing. Okay, so I'm going to start with Lady Deathstrike. This is a figure from Marvel Legends Villains Wave. This is a figure I was not even going to get. I just didn't want it. I was actually going to pass on everything from the Villains Wave. Never been a fan of this character, and I hated the old Toy Biz so much, and this one looked so similar that I just didn't think I was going to want it. And you know how it is. You see it in the store, you see it in hand, and it's like, oh, I think I do want that. So I picked this up. She is actually extremely fun to pose, extremely fun figure to mess with. And since I'm trying to primarily focus on X-Men stuff, I think she definitely falls into that category. She was one I did decide to pick up. I'm happy I did. I can't express how much better she is than the old Toy Biz one, even though the similarities, I mean, she visibly looks so similar. But the way the elbows and everything are designed on the old one was just garbage. And this one, it's great. The only thing I don't like is that they have this wrist hinged this way, which seems odd for this figure. I would have thought you would keep it going the other way, you know, for a swiping motion, but that is what it is. It is a good figure. I'm not going to say she's bad. Next up, I was not going to grab this Cyclops, but this energy blast effect thing just looked too cool. Couldn't pass on it. And it's not my favorite Cyclops design, but I am a huge Cyclops guy. And this one just spoke to me. Me and my wife recently, actually we're going through a divorce, but it's not a bad one. It's like a healthy, good one, if such a thing exists. We've actually gone through and watched all the old X-Men movies again together, about every night as we've been going through the process of things. And this Cyclops, I just love Cyclops, so had to get that figure. In the same vein as that, because we've been rewatching all these old X-Men films, I picked her up a Hugh Jackman Wolverine. I got this for her. She's a huge Wolverine fan. She's a huge Hugh Jackman fan. And this is a fantastic looking Hugh Jackman Wolverine figure. There is a gap right there, which is kind of bothersome if you notice it. I just noticed it. I never noticed it before. But it is there. It's a good figure. They nailed the likeness. I can't argue with it. She did switch out and she wanted this head on him, which is cool. It's better than the angry head, but it's a damn good representation of that character and that actor. Another thing I picked up kind of just randomly, I always try and grab all the new Power Rangers Legacy Lightning Collection stuff that comes out. And I've been slowing down on it because a lot of it's getting really reused and I'm not that wild about it. But I didn't have a single Green Ranger. And this being this is the Zeo Green Ranger, if I remember correctly. Just the color palette on this guy just totally sold it to me. And typical articulation for these. And once again, I've said many times, if you've never felt one of these, they just feel amazingly designed. They all have butterfly hinges. They all have amazing ab crunch and like flex rotations there. They are just really good figures. They're really well made. They feel good in hand. Always get them if you want them. And then last up, this is another one from the Villains Wave. I was not going to get, but when you see them in the store, you know how it is. Because you're special and you deserve an action figure on that Tuesday. I picked up this Arcade figure. I don't remember ever reading a comic with Arcade, but I used to have that old X-Men Arcade's Revenge video game, and it sucked. But I loved the idea of arcade. I loved his murder world amusement park he had, and this figure just pops. It really does. He came with an extra head with long hair. I was not excited about it, and I love his boots. He's got like big moon shoes on that give the character like a whole, I don't know, poppin' late 70s feel to it. I just think I think it looks great. Probably not the most actiony of all action figures, but definitely a beautiful piece on the shelf. But let's get that optic blast out of your face. All right, I've noticed Cyclops here has some problems balancing, so we'll do that. How about that? That works. Anyway, that's my 5 figures. That's what I have picked up recently. Like I said, been a long couple of months. Haven't made very many videos, but this is what I picked up recently. I'm very happy with all of these. She will be taking Wolverine with her, but I did want to include him in a video before that happened. And just know that it's good. Know that figures are good. And that's my story. You guys have a good one. Bye.